Hello and welcome back to
Transparent.
We are tone deaf, in case you didn't know.
Oh, that was loud. Sorry.
That's okay. So anyway, we are back with another episode today.
And it might be more of a sad episode.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Sad episode, sadly.
Sadly, there's no clickbait.
No clicky,
No
baby.
clicky.
No clicky. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm back again. So, today we do have some updates about the podcast. There's a lot to discuss in today's episode. Make sure to listen to as much as you have the energy to. And yeah, I think we're just gonna dive right into it. So strap in and strap on.
Let's go.
Yeah. Turn it.
Tell me how much you love me. Tell me you'll never doubt me. Tell me how much I changed your life. Say you can't live without me. Tell me
2, 3, 4.
lazy. Tell me
I don't understand how you can't get tired of that flavor.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
I think ever since we started, you've had that Celsius.
Celsius, please sponsor me. I don't think you understand how much of this I go through in a week.
But just that one. Also.
Yes, specifically the strawberry lemonade flavor. I love her.
Mm.
I wish I was sponsored. It would make a lot of sense.
But like, I can love a flavor, and that I drink that one a lot. But then after a while, I'm gonna get tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you just keep going.
I do. It's just that good.
I remember buying that for you the first time. You're like, "Oh, I like this one."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just that it's like very fresh
Mm.
and
Fish avocado.
free shavakadu. And like also I wish there was like a caffeine free version because the way I would inhale that if it was just a regular soda. And sometimes I'm like, fuck, I want another one.
But then like
had one
sometimes
already.
when it's caffeine free, when it's not energy drink, it just doesn't taste as good.
No, that's true. I think you and I just are fucking obsessed with caffeine and specifically energy drinks.
Yeah.
Because you don't
they're
drink coffee
nice.
either, right?
No, I mean I can sometimes, but not
Yeah.
that much.
Because I'm really not a cat.
A cat?
I'm not a cat. I'm not a coffee kind of girl. It's really just not my thing whatsoever. But an energy drink, I will sweep it down my throat and have a good time. You know? Yeah. So
we used to drink Red Bull a lot when we were 15,
a lot.
16.
Oh my god. We used to have this thing called our like Call of Duty and Red Bull night. Where we used to get like several packs of Red Bull or like we would get like one pack each of 4 of them.
Yeah.
And we would just drink so many of them during the night and we would play a bunch of Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 specifically. Zombies. And we would play all night. And then what we did a few times was also that we used to go and like go swimming in the middle of the night. Yeah, it was a fun time. That's when we still had our mopeds and everything. So
I miss those mopeds.
Yeah, me too. I need to renew my moped license. Because my license ran out, but I haven't thought about it because I don't use it anymore.
Do you need to renew it then if you're not going to use it?
I mean, I went through the course. I might as well renew it. It's like a few $100 crowns. It's not the end of the world.
But don't you want to get a driver's license, like a regular one?
I
'Cause
do.
then it will get renewed.
It will?
also. Yeah.
But I think it says that mine has like lapsed. So I
Yeah.
have to renew it or else they're going to remove that thing.
But either way, when you get a driver's license,
Oh, that's
you get it
true.
automatically.
That is true. That's fair. That's true. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not that deep. It's not like I'm going to be driving a fucking moped anytime soon, to be fair. Anyway.
Yeah, shall we get into the
Let's
topic of
get
today?
into it. So, would you like to break the news?
Yes. Well, you've seen already, probably. But
Yeah.
sadly, this podcast is going on without me.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lonely road.
Yeah. All around our familiar faces.
Yeah, no, but it is very sad, honestly, because obviously we've had this podcast for like 1.5 year or almost
soon.
Yeah. And we've built it like together. We started building it like over 1.5 year ago, and we've put so much time and effort into it, and like we've obviously have so many listeners now, and we have a Discord community, and there's like so much around it. And obviously we've had a lot of episodes, so much fun together, and it really has become like our little baby.
Yeah.
But I think like over time, it's at least like when we started, it was when I was doing social media, and I was coaching, I think. And then I still had a lot of free time, and I've always wanted to have a podcast. And then, we started the podcast when we were just hanging out at my place on the couch and just having a good time, drinking some beer, I think.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, we should start a podcast. And I was like, I've always wanted to do that because I listened to a lot of podcasts and stuff. And then we just started working on it. And in the beginning, I was also like editing everything, and like planning the episodes with you. And we had put a lot of time like into that. And then a couple months after is when I started working on Atlas with Alaya. That was like in September. So when we've had the podcast for like half a year or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And so that started taking up a lot of time. And around that time, we also got an editor. So that was a little bit less, like a little bit taken off my plate. But I guess since then, even though now you edit all the episodes and everything, it's been like Atlas has been consuming my life because I don't even have time for my own content anymore, really, because I used to upload 5 days a week. Now I do maybe once or twice, because it's like it takes so much time and effort, like building a brand and everything, like more than I thought. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
But I just didn't know how much, because you don't know until you try, I guess.
That's the thing, yeah.
But so then I think I've just felt like I haven't had the time or the energy to focus on the podcast too. And it's been, my main focus has been Atlas, because that's been like my long time dream, even though I always wanted to do a podcast and I still really truly care about the podcast. It just hasn't been like, I haven't been able to have that in my mind. Like, so then as I've had less and less time, you've taken more and more like responsibility in planning the episodes and having a lot of guests, as you might have noticed also already. Like, we haven't done that many episodes together recently. Like over the past months, it's been you and a guest, and then me and Alaya, like one episode, and then a few with us together, but like not that many, because I've just been overwhelmed with Atlas and work. And then I don't want to be doing a podcast where I feel like I can't like give it my all, if that makes sense, or if I can't even contribute with ideas, or like if like in the beginning, in the first couple of months or the first year, I remember like being excited to record, and like it was so much fun. And then now sometimes it's just like when I'm so overwhelmed with everything and I remember, all right, we have to do the podcast, like we have to record, then it just becomes an inconvenience, even though I truly enjoy it. Then when it's on top of everything else, it just doesn't really work. And then I feel bad that, you know, we have to record when I can't be present, or I can't, you know, give the energy that I want to give, if that makes sense. So then, Hunter and I has talked about it, and it feels like a divorce. Like telling our kids that we're going to divorce. So we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And,
but it's also so interesting, like being in a situation where I guess we not owe people, but it's like, first of all, I think both of us want the podcast obviously to be a good reflection of ourselves, and also like putting in energy and making sure that it is the way we want it to be. And when we don't have that energy, or like if one part doesn't have the energy, it's like, I know both of us want it to be good. So then it feels off to not put 100%.
Yeah,
Or
if it's like half-assing it, and that doesn't feel fair to you listening, or to either of us, like, and to you having to do everything, and I just like show up for the episodes and then I don't know what's going on. Then I rather like take a step back and then let you take over and do what you want to do with the podcast. And I think that you've already started, basically. And there's a lot also that I think some episodes that are really important, when we bring up important subjects, you tend to like take over just because you're simply better at talking about certain subjects than I am. And I have a hard time talking about like serious things, even though I really want to, because it's so important, especially how the world is looking right now. It's not looking the best. And I know it's really hard for trans people today, or right now. And personally, I feel like I'm not that well spoken. Like, I don't have the vocabulary that I want, and I don't know how to express myself in the way that I feel like that you're really good at. And then I think you could bring on a lot of like guests and bring up these subjects and in ways that I haven't felt comfortable doing. Even though I still think these subjects are really important, I just don't have the abilities to talk about it in the way that I would want to, I guess. And I think when I was imagining myself having a podcast in the future, when that was something I really wanted, I think I mostly wanted to have like a comedy podcast or like a humor podcast, because that's what I think is the most fun. But then, or that's, I think, what I would want to do and what I can do, basically. And then I think it's hard to match that with trans, just because of how things are. I feel like it's unfair to have a podcast and not bring these things up that are very important right now.
I get you. Yeah.
Even though it's, of course, nice to also have just a podcast, or just listen to trans people not being super serious all the time, because that can also be overwhelming, of course. But I think we've still had a good balance. But yeah, sometimes it's just been difficult to cope, I guess. Or how do you say?
Yeah. No, but I get you. I feel like that is also where we are a bit different in a sense. And I think not that we've had friction about it, but just more so that like maybe we had different things we want to bring up or like talk about on the podcast, just because I like to discuss these kind of topics a lot. Like, to me, it's very interesting, and I find it very important, especially having a podcast about transness specifically and stuff like that. So that's been something that I wanted to do, but then it feels hard. Like, no, but it has sometimes been like hard for me to know, like, okay, am I talking maybe too much to the point where you might not know where to like add things? Not out of a fact of like you don't know what to say, but just more so like maybe how to say it in a way that feels authentic to what your voice is. Also, because also your content is slightly different. I think I go more the activisty kind of route, sure. And yours is more the humor, the relatability, the lifestyle kind of content, which I think is important too, because everyone has different kinds of things that they're going to be making content about. And I think it's important also to show trans people in different lights, whatever. But you get what I mean. So I think that's just where we've been, I guess, a little bit different, just flat out, like, in how we approach topics.
I think so.
Not that it's a bad thing, just that's what it's been, kind of.
Yeah, and I think it's been nice for people who like different things. And some people probably have been listening more to when we talk about like trans rights and these things, and maybe some people listen more when we do fuck, marry, kill.
Exactly. And I think it's nice for the people who listen a lot to like get that variety too, because I think I wouldn't want to listen if it was just serious stuff all the time, but I also think it would be weird to not have any topics of like more important things. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's just been natural also. And I think like in general also we've had like, it's been such a journey. I feel like that in general has also been something that's been like such a, like, to me at least, this podcast has been very like life changing in a lot of ways, and like getting into social media, like this doing the podcast also kind of started me doing social media, because before it was just you, and then I started posting content too as a result, which also has led to now I have a completely different life than what I had before, which I'm very grateful for and very excited about. And still, like, we have been able to do a lot of very fun things through the podcast, through our own social media, and now also, especially with Atlas, like we've been doing a lot of really amazing work together there.
Yeah.
As you guys probably know already, but like, you have obviously the company with Elia, but then I'm also there quite a lot, like helping out with the photo shoots and everything, and taking all the pictures and stuff like that. So
we've been working more together with Atlas and the photo shoots than we have with the podcast.
Yeah, that's the thing. Which has been very nice. It's just like we're right now in this current stage. I think also it's just that we are only two people, in a sense of there's only so much we have time for mentally and actually just physically, like fitting in the time for, because you work like crazy with Atlas, I have the podcast and I have my own social media and ballroom, and then working with you guys at Atlas too, so it's like we both have a lot going on, which has been great. But I think it's like the podcast right now has been like more my project, if anything, and it makes sense. It's just we don't really have the funds yet to get any help either.
No, it's we haven't, like, we still really don't have an income from this, so we've been doing it for a long time and putting a lot of time and effort into it, even when we don't really have that much time, and then still struggling to get monetized in these things.
And like, I mean, so I think that's where it's like we would love, like I would love the idea of having like an editor or something to help out, but just can't afford to pay someone for that right now. You know what? Like that kind of stuff is just also, it has an impact, I guess, on the workflow and like the scheduling, the timing, the everything, like when it comes to running a podcast.
But there was a lot extra that I didn't think about either for the podcast.
No.
Especially like there's so much more we would want to do with the podcast. Like post more shorts and like have more structured, planned episodes and guests that take time to plan, I guess, just in general. Maybe have like different seasons of subjects, or there's so many things you can do, but when there's no time and it's just two of us, or only you mostly now at the end, then it's just like planning last second, like, okay, I'm here, what are we going to talk about today?
Which I don't mind. I'm also a little bit like that as a person, so I don't necessarily mind as much. I think for you that's been a bit harder in a sense, or not harder, but you're more so a little bit more structured than I am when it comes to, well, a lot more structured than I am when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm a little bit more, I'm very ADHD. So I think I go with the flow a lot, and I just wing a lot of things, and thankfully it's worked out anyway, but it's we're just a little bit different when it comes to that specifically as well. So yeah, I think a lot, like I said, like a lot has changed in our lives. It's been a very fun journey, and we've done a lot of very fun stuff together with it. Speaking of, for the next episode, we're gonna be doing like a look back episode with like our top moments, our fun moments,
best moments of Trans and Transparent.
So
it might end up being a very long episode, because I've already started listening back on like the parts that we want, and there's a lot of fun memories, so that's nice. But since we haven't done a like best of yet, then it's gonna be everything in one, and that's maybe also a nice ending, I guess, for me being here, at least, to look back on the nice memories and the nice moments that we've had on the podcast over the year. And we've already been in 3 different locations and stuff, so and we've had so many fun episodes and fun moments, so hearing everything in one, like just the best parts, it's gonna be amazing for y'all to hear. But it might be like over 2 hours long, so be prepared.
I think it's gonna be fun though. But and also just to like continue on that note, in a sense, yes, it's gonna be like a little bit of an end of an era. However, I'm still planning on continuing the podcast. The podcast is not going anywhere. In that sense, it's just that it's gonna be slightly different. And we've also talked about like we're still gonna do episodes together, just maybe every now and then instead.
Yeah, I might come back as like a guest, or I will come back as a guest then. But it won't be the host anymore.
So that will be me, myself, and I.
Yes.
Yes. So I hope you guys know what I say.
They will.
So yeah, but I think it's also like, to me, I've just been so thankful also that we've gone on this journey together. Because like, I know before, like I've wanted to do social media for so long, and I've wanted to do like these kind of projects. And I think what I really value about you is that when you want something, you go for it. And if you're just like, yeah, I want to do it, so why not? And I like that. I think that's a very good quality. I think in my head, sometimes I'm very much of a perfectionist from starting. And what I mean by that is like, I want everything to be perfect when I get started to do it. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I need that gear to do it, or I need this and that, or I need that and that. And it's so stupid because you just stop yourself from doing what you want to do. And I don't want to do that, you know? And basically when we started this, it wasn't perfect by any means. We were still figuring it all out. We were very new. We were, you know, didn't really know what we were doing, but we just said, let's just try. Let's figure out what we need to do. And we've learned so much like along the way, which has been great. And it's been a very fun journey. And yeah, now I'm like, I'm not scared in the same sense of like doing social media. It's just been like, now it's such a natural part of my life in a sense. And it's also changed so much. So yeah, I'm just very thankful for that. And it's been very fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. I just also remember that we worked on merch. We wanted to do merch. We did like a full year plan. But that's just been like disappearing. So I know we said we would do merch, so sorry.
I think like since we did get started on the whole thing, but then I think that was also kind of, we started it when we were kind of feeling this little shift of energy already, so it just kind of never really got finished. But I think I'm still gonna do merch eventually. It's just it might look different than what we had planned from the beginning, and will be more my own project to take
just
care
your
of.
face on everything.
Yes. So if you want that,
you and your BBL.
Yeah, me and my BBL. Well, hopefully it might fund my BBL. Let's see. That would be nice. That and my FFS. Probably not, but I wish. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. But yeah. So. Yeah.
So tell me, what's in hold for the future of Trans and Transparent?
So what's in store for it? Well, that's the thing. I've been thinking a lot about like what I want to do with it and where I want to go with everything. And I think a lot of it is that I want to have different guests, different people, different stories, different outlooks on transness and lived experiences and stuff like this, and talk a little bit more about like maybe some more political episodes that are a little bit more heavier at times, but important to talk about. And yeah, I think I just want to have a little bit of continue a lot of what I have been doing, what we have been doing with the podcast, just I guess with different people. And we'll see. I mean, maybe at some point there will be another host, maybe not. I kind of like the idea of it being just me for now.
But do you want to have like guests every episode, or do you want to do episodes alone as well?
I think it's going to be guests every episode. I don't know if I love the idea of sitting here alone, just babbling. Maybe sometimes. I think it might turn into a little bit more like a seasonal based thing, but that is still to be seen. I haven't decided 100% yet.
An episode expected after the best of episode?
Yes, there will be episodes coming right away. So it's not like I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna just start going.
The podcast will continue as normal.
Yeah, so it will just be continuing. But we'll see.
I'll be here in spirit.
Yes.
If you hear something moving or whisper, then it's me.
Yeah.
As if I'm dying.
You're also like 10 minutes away, walking distance.
Yeah, I'll be close by.
Yeah. There in spirits.
Yes.
But so, yeah. But how do you feel going into this next era of your life also, and like being able to fully commit and focus on your other projects?
Well, it feels nice. It like we're also getting some more help in Atlas for Atlas, which has been nice because it's been overwhelming for me and Elia to handle everything ourselves.
It's a lot.
We've had interns that help out. That's been super great, and now we have some budget to actually get like freelancers. Obviously, you've been helping out since the start, but also with like admin stuff, and for me with editing and designing new collections and all these things. So that has been very nice to actually have more time for other important company things, but not like the things that we can delegate to people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice focusing more on like growing the business further and just like optimizing everything, I guess. And yeah, I guess it won't be that different other than I want to be here recording and doing the thumbnails and everything.
Yeah.
But I will still be listening.
Yeah. That's good. That's nice.
And I'm excited to see the future of the episode, the podcast. So it will still have a special place in my heart as it grows. And I wish the best for the podcast to grow and to help more people and to inspire people and just to be there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun future.
Yes,
I'm excited, but it's also nice to be able to like, do different things. I think one thing, since I've been thinking about also maybe being a little bit more international, moving around or doing this and that, is that I can just pack it up with me and move and work somewhere else if I need to. Huh?
The mics.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, just in general, like, I won't be tied to the fact that I have to record with you every week.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Like, if I end up moving to New York, or when I end up moving there, like, I can still continue from there without it being, like, dramatic, like, oh, I'm moving, and fuck you, I'm doing my podcast alone, or something like that, And
I guess for planning in general, it's easier, I guess, when you don't have to think about what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah. But, I mean, we still work together with Atlas, so there's that, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's these.
Bless you. Oh, bless you.
Oh, I almost farted at the same time.
Oh, wow. Multiple cavities.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, I hope that none of y'all are too sad, because I remember when my favorite podcast, they posted an episode that they were going to end. Obviously, this isn't the same because you're going to continue, but and I was like, I heard that and I started crying on the train.
Oh no.
But that was also when I was like very anxious and like depressed and these things. So the podcast was like, I listened to that one every day. And then, so that was just like, no, I can't. So I'm just hoping that no one feels that way.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but like we said, the podcast will still continue. So there's that. So I hope it's been entertaining enough for you to stay, and that you like me enough to stay. And yeah, like we said, you're also gonna be back as a guest at times too. So it's not like it's gonna be that you're gonna be gone forever either. So
we've done a soft launch because you've already done so many episodes without me, and people love them too.
Yeah, so for sure. So that feels very nice. Also, I am a little bit nervous, like obviously going into it to be fully alone, I guess, also not having the same like backup if need be at times. Like, there's no one else I can text and be like, hey, like, I have a lot right now, do you think you could help me just publish this episode or something? So I think that part is a little bit like but other than that, I think it is gonna be fine. Like you said, like, there's been a bit of a soft launch, obviously, so I think it's not gonna be, I don't think anyone will be like massively shocked either.
No,
maybe
probably not.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to speak on how people think.
Yeah, leave a comment of what you think, because we're curious.
Yes. We may not have time right now to answer everyone's comments, sadly. But we do read them. So
yes,
yes,
we do. And we love you.
Yes.
And we care about you.
Yes, for sure. I appreciate all of the love and support that people leave on the podcast too. Like it's I will say like that has been something that's been very, very lovely with the podcast, and the reason why I think we've both wanted it to continue for so long, and the reason why we keep doing it even though we aren't making like a shit ton of money from it or anything like that is just purely because it means a lot to a lot of people, which has made it feel so incredibly rewarding. At least for me.
Sure. Yeah, same. Like seeing the comments really motivated me every time to come here or to like record. Like, of course, we still have a very good time, but just keeping you all in mind while recording. Yeah, it really feels like, it doesn't feel like we're recording here alone with mics and a camera. It feels like you're all here listening, like sitting here with us every time. So that's been very, very nice, and I hope that you've gotten something good out of it, or many good things, hopefully, out of the episodes that we've done.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that's kind of it for today's episode.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but hopefully y'all stay around and listen to all of the information. And
all of the info.
All the info.
Make sure to write it down. Take notes.
There will be a pop quiz. Yeah. All right. Well, that's you want to say any final words?
I will be back.
Yes, you will.
And I've had such an amazing time. I've also learned so much myself during the podcast that we've had, and had so much self-development, and it's been so great for me also personally to like talk so much when that's something that I struggle with so much in my day-to-day life, like socially. I think probably 80% of the words I speak in a week was just on the podcast, because I don't talk so much otherwise, but I love talking here into the camera and to like so I've loved it, and we love you, and we hope you have a good day.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, that's a wrap, y'all. All right, well, don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, because it will be continuing, so don't leave me in the dust. Please don't unsubscribe either. And yeah, we love you guys, and I'm excited for what the future has to hold for all of us. Yeah. All right, so signing off. Goodbye. We love you
again. Bye.